This is why Ratnakara cannot ask Sakyamuni if he has no suffering, because he knows that Sakyamuni is a victim, as everyone is, of these eternal outer torments which are wind, rain, cold, heat. Moreover, there are the four bodily positions, sitting, lying down, walking and standing, which Sakyamuni is obliged to take up like everyone else. To stay sitting for a long time is a great torment. Prolonging the other three positions is also painful. This is why Ratnakara asks him if he has but little torment and suffering. Question. It would be enough to ask if he has but little torment and suffering. Why does he also ask if he is healthy and alert? Answer. Although he is convalescing, the sick person has not yet recovered his health. This is why he asks if he is healthy and alert. Question. Why ask him if he is strong and enjoying his ease? Answer. There are convalescents who can walk, sit, and rise, but whose strength is not sufficient to allow them to fulfill their occupations, to work, to carry light objects and to lift heavy things. This is why he asks if he is strong. There are people who, although convalescent and able to lift heavy things and carry light things, do not, however, enjoy their ease. This is why he asks if he is enjoying his ease. Question. If one is well and strong, why would one not enjoy one's ease? Answer. There are poor people, frightened people, and sad people who do not enjoy their ease. This is why he asks if he is enjoying his ease. Moreover, there are two ways of asking. Asking about the physical and asking about the mind. Asking someone if they have but little suffering or torment, if they are healthy, alert, and strong, is asking about the physical. Asking if they are enjoying their ease is asking about the mind. All the inner and outer sicknesses are called bodily sicknesses. Desire, hatred, envy, avarice, grief, fear, etc. As well as the 98 anusayas, the 500 paryavasthanas, and all types of wishes, hopes, etc. are called sicknesses of the mind. In order to ask someone about each of these sufferings, we ask them if they have but little torment and little suffering, if they are healthy and alert, if they are strong, and if they are enjoying their ease. Question. We can ask a man these questions but not a god, and still less, a Buddha. Answer. The body of the Buddha is of two types. 1. The body of emanation, created by the superknowledges. 2. The body born from father and mother. Since the body born from father and mother takes on the conditions of human life, it is not like the gods, and we can question it according to human customs. Question. All noble individuals have a detached mind. They do not cherish their body and do not hope for a long life, do not fear death and do not hope to be reborn. Under these conditions, what use is it to ask about their health? Answer. It is in order to conform to worldly customs that Samantarasmai borrows the rules of human etiquette to question Sakyamuni. Sending someone to ask, as Ratnakara does, also conforms to human etiquette. Sutra. Having taken these golden thousand-petaled lotuses, the Buddha Sakyamuni then threw them to the Buddhas of universes of the East, as numerous as the sands of the Ganges. Sastra. Question. The Buddha is unsurpassable. Why does he throw flowers as offering to the Buddhas of the East? When the Buddha had found the path, he said to himself, men are not worthy of reverence. Their capacities are imperfect. Indeed, who has the right to veneration in heaven and on earth in the 10 directions? I, who would like a teacher, will follow him. Then Brahma Devaraja and the other gods said to the Buddha, the Buddha has no superior, no one surpasses the Buddha. The Buddha himself also saw with his divine eye that in the 3 times, in the 10 directions, whether in heaven or on earth, that no one surpassed the Buddha. And he said to himself, I shall practice the Mahaprajnaparamita. Now that I have become Buddha, that is what I will venerate, that is what will be my teacher. I must respect, honor, and serve its dharma. There was a tree called Haokyen. This tree was at the center of the earth and had hundreds of branches and leaves. In one day it grew 100 cubits. When this tree was fully grown, it sought out another big tree to take shelter under it. There was, at that time in the forest, a deity who said to the Haokyen tree, "There is no tree in the world bigger than you. All the trees should take shelter in your shadow." It is the same for the Buddha. For innumerable incalculable periods, he dwelled in the Bodhisattva levels. One day when he was seated under the tree of enlightenment on the diamond throne, he discovered the true nature of all dharmas and attained the state of Buddha. Then he said, "Who is the venerable individual who can serve me as teacher? I wish to honor him, respect him, and serve him." Then Brahma Devaraja and the other devas said to the Buddha, "The Buddha has no superior. Nothing surpasses the Buddha." Question: If Sakyamuni is truly the greatest of beings, why does he want to worship the Buddhas of the East? Answer: -1. The Buddha is without superior. In the 3 times, the 10 directions, in heaven and on earth, no one surpasses him. Nevertheless, the Buddha can pay worship to what he considers good. Puja is higher, medium and lower. Lower puja consists of honoring someone who is beneath oneself. Higher puja consists of honoring someone who is above oneself. Medium puja consists of honoring someone who is one's equal. The puja performed by Sakyamuni with regard to the other Buddhas is medium puja. But Sakyamuni has also practiced the lower puja in the following circumstance. When the Bhikshuni Tagai Tao and her 500 Arhati Bhiksunis entered Nirvana all at the same time, the Upasakas in possession of the threefold path set up 500 beds for the Bhiksunis, and the Katar Maharajakas set up a bed for Mahaprajapti, Buddha's stepmother and nurse. The Buddha himself placed before her body an incense burner to burn perfumes in her honor. He said to the Bhikshus, "Help me to pay homage to the body of my nurse." Immediately, these Arhat Bhikshus, each by virtue of his basis of miraculous power, went to Mount Himalaya to gather cow's head sandalwood and other aromatics and helped the Buddha build the funeral pyre. For the Buddha, this was a lower puja. In this way, without looking for any reward, the Buddha practices the pujas. 2. Moreover, the Buddha alone can pay suitable puja to the Buddhas, for other people do not know the qualities of the Buddhas. A stanza says, "Only the wise can esteem the sciences. The books of the sciences and the joy of the sciences. Only the wise know the sciences. Like the snake alone knows the snake's feet." This is why the Buddhas, who are omniscient, can render suitable puja to the omniscience of the other Buddhas. 3. Finally, the Buddhas of the 10 directions from age to age have aided the Buddha Sakyamuni. A. When Shakyamuni was a bodhisattva of the 7th Bhumi, he saw that all dharmas are empty, non-existent without birth and cessation. Seeing this, his mind became detached from all the universes. He wanted to abandon the practice of the 6 virtues and enter into nirvana. He was like a man who, in a dream, builds a raft to cross over a big river and who feels sick because his arms are tired. In the middle of the stream, he wakes up out of his dream and says to himself, "Why do I imagine there is a river and that I must cross it?" And at once his worries have disappeared. In the same way, the Bodhisattva, having reached the 7th Bhumi, acquired acceptance of the teaching of non-arising. The course of his mind stopped and he wanted to enter into nirvana. When Sakyamuni was at this stage, the Buddhas of the 10 directions emitted rays that illumined the Bodhisattva's body, and with their hands caressing